Hello everybody, this is All About Mike 18 with the DVD review of WALL-E. Now guys, in my last video, my review of The Incredible Hulk, I promised you that I was going to post a really epic video. And what I had in mind was that I would take scenes from certain movies, there were about 20 movies, and I would record them and post them on YouTube in one epic video. I couldn't do that because I made it, I did it, I finished it last night, and I was going to upload it this morning, and I couldn't because of a copyright issue, so I can't show you guys that, so I'm sorry for that false hope. Okay, that's all I can do. I cannot make that video due to copyright. I can't take images, but anyway, with the review of WALL-E. Here's the DVD review of WALL-E, and let me just say, I really enjoyed this movie. It was very enjoyable. I really liked how the story went. The animation was outrageous. It really was, it was something different, and I enjoyed it. And this DVD cover is like one of my favorite DVD covers to own, due to the fact that its design is just really interesting. Alright, so let's get down on this review. On the top right here, it says, from the creators Finding Nemo and Cars, so that's Pixar. Right above WALL-E, it says Disney Pixar, and of course there's the WALL-E logo. WALL-E! I'm sorry, I don't know I can't do WALL-E right. There's WALL-E himself holding the famous, the plant, and if you can look really close right there on WALL-E's, like his chest, there's Hal the cockroach. There's Eve, right next to WALL-E, and there's Mo. And WALL-E's on a spaceship. So there you go. And just this DVD cover is like, it's different from like a normal DVD cover. It's not the same. Like a normal DVD cover has like an open side right here on the side, but this does not. This is completely different. I'm gonna show you how. Flip it over to the side. Same exact thing. Disney Pixar, WALL-E. Same thing. Got a little picture of WALL-E right there. Alright, this side I'll get to when I have to open it up. Same thing, basically. Flip it over to the back. Now, this has a lot of special features, which is why I really love this. Gives you just a little bio on the movie, a little quote up there, some movie pictures right there. And here I'm going to read out loud the bonus features. First, you get Bernie, which is a short, which is like a short film, which is very short. It's got to be like 6 minutes long. Presto's another short film, which is released with the movie in theaters. You have deleted scenes. You have a sneak peek of WALL-E's tour of the universe. You have animation sound design, building worlds from the sound up. So, because the sound designer in this film was Ben Burt, and I guess they're going to do a little documentary on him. We have, this comes with audio commentary with the director of this film, which it happens to be Andrew Stanton, and there's, apparently it says, and more. So there's more that's not read on the back. So you do get a lot for a single disc edition, which is very, very interesting. Alright, so now to open this up, it's a little different from most. You see this little, there's like a little place where you could put like a finger right here. Just put your finger here, and what you gotta do is just pull this part out, okay? So now you have this out. Again, it gives you the list of the special features. The 2 deleted scenes are garbage, airlock, and dumped, okay? So that's what you get when you pull this out. So to put it back in, just push it back in like that, and to pull it out, just simply take this little part right here, make it for finger grabbing, and just simply pull it out like that. So that's how you have the DVD. Okay, so you can open this flap up just like this. And a cool feature about this DVD is that you get a scene selection menu. I love when DVDs do that. There's some more movie characters, but you get a scene selection menu. There are 32 scenes, including the end credits. So that's very, very cool. I like how they do that. They give you, this is like one of the only DVDs I have that give you scene credits. You got a lot of little booklets with WALL-E, which is very interesting. They just talked about Blu-ray. I'm not going to go in depth with this. It gives you, I believe, some books in here. WALL-E toys that they were selling to promote the film. Save $5 on admission to the Kennedy Space Center. I mean, these coupons and everything, it's not going to work anyway because this was a 2008 movie, so it's just not going to happen, I guess. That's the WALL-E Blu-ray you can get. Chronicles of Narnia, and here's actually, this was a teaser to Up, the Pixar film that came out right after WALL-E, directly after WALL-E, and then followed with Toy Story 3. But there you go. That's one of the pamphlets. You have a save $3 coupon on Prince Caspian, which I'm pretty sure expired. Let's see if I can find an expiration date on here. Expires January 31st. Yeah, right on top. Whoops. January 31st, 2009. Okay, I wouldn't want to buy that. I'm not a huge Chronicles of Narnia fan. Here's a WALL-E DVD sweepstakes pamphlet again. Nothing really interesting. Here's the actual disc that you're looking for. Pretty interesting. It has a picture of WALL-E and Eve on it, and it's very clear. And the cool thing about it is that it's in like this little like container, like resembles like a door of like a spaceship or something. In this case, the Axiom. So that's very, very cool that they did that. And you just simply slide the disc back in. Okay? Very, very cool. Alright. So let's put these papers that I got right here back in to the DVD. Just close it up. And I forgot to show you on the back here. On the back is more movie scenes. Just flip this over. I showed you this already. Now over here, you have a picture of WALL-E and Eve again. And you have a picture of WALL-E and Eve in space. And another picture of when WALL-E meets Mo. Alright? So, flip it back over. Close it up. And there you go. There's the DVD review of WALL-E. Now, the rating that I'm going to give for this film is probably going to have to go as either from an 8.7 to a 9. This movie was a perfect movie. Pixar, again, they outdid themselves clearly with this movie. You know, they went out of their mind, like, not out of their minds, they not overdid it, really, just they went all out with this DVD cover, and I was really impressed when I got this, when I bought it, 2008 Christmas, to find this cover this way, because they really did an all-out, they really did a perfect job on the cover. That's really all I have to say about the cover. But WALL-E was a great movie. It had a great story, and you'd least expect it to be a love story, and in a way, it was a love story. It really wasn't like a sci-fi. It was a sci-fi movie, but it really wasn't an action movie. It was more a love story, in a way. The love between WALL-E and Eve, and I appreciated that story. In the very end, the conflict that happens in the end has to do, well, I won't spoil it, but you know what, I can spoil it, because, you know, this movie is, a couple years old. If you haven't seen it by now, then I guess you don't want to see it, but when WALL-E gets crushed and almost dies, you know, it was like you couldn't believe that happened, and then he almost actually went back to his old programmed self in the end. So that was very, very interesting. So this is my DVD review of WALL-E. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen this, I highly suggest you do, because it had some laughs. You know, it's a great family film, if you ask me. And again, guys, I apologize for not being able to create that epic video. I apologize for that, but I couldn't due to the fact that, what do you call it? YouTube wasn't letting me because of a copyright issue. So again, I'm sorry, guys, and I apologize for that. Okay, so, and actually this was going to be, there was a scene in here that I was going to feature in the epic video, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, we'll move on. We'll forget about it. Okay, guys, this is All About Mike 18 with the DVD review of WALL-E. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I would appreciate as many subscribers as I can get. A lot of fans is always appreciated. Highly enjoy it. Okay, guys, this is All About Mike 18. DVD review of WALL-E.